Alright guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be going over what you should be spending your hero vouchers on. And before we get into it, if I mention a hero and you want to get it, make sure you check the event or weekly items first to see if it's not in here. Because if it is in here, then it's always better to grind in gold and pick it up from the store than to waste a hero voucher on it. And that's also the same for checking your quest log. If there's a hero in the quest log that you can actually get instead of using a hero voucher, just do the quest and get the hero that way. And so anyway, let's get into the collection book and go over what you can't spend your hero voucher on. What you can't spend it on is the Heroes tab with the Soldiers, Constructors, Ninjas, or Outlanders, the Expansion tab with the Shadow Ops, Cyberpunk Storm Zone, or Scavenger Heroes, and then also the Starter Packs, Promotional People, the Birthday Heroes, or the Steel Wool Heroes. Those are all you cannot spend your hero vouchers on. And anyway, let's get into what you can spend it on and what you should spend it on. So firstly, there's 4 main team perks which you should actually get. So the first one, the best one, is Blast from the Past, and that is in the Historic Heroes. You can get it from, I believe, any of the dinosaur heroes, but not Black Knight Garridan. So the best dinosaur hero I'd say to get is Paleo Luna. She's best ninja in the game and just does a lot of damage overall. And then for the second best, we got Rex Jonesy or Fossil Saldi. I'm tied between these. Fossil Saldi I'd say get if you need to farm for materials, but if you trade for materials like I do, then I'd say get Rex Jonesy because he does a lot of damage with your ranged weapons. And then for third place, we got Prehistoric really good. I use her for a lot of my support teams whenever I'm using Blast from the Past, and she's also decent as a commander, but I wouldn't say use her as that. And then for the other dinosaur heroes, pick them up if you want. They're not really the best. And then we got the second best team perk, which is Happy Holidays, which is in the Holiday Heroes tab. And I believe you can get it from Ted, Monks, Sergeant Gatling, or Joey Teacup, but I'm not sure. What I am sure about is you definitely will get it from Joey Teacup. See, she is one of the best Teddy heroes in the game. Make sure you're using her in the support team whenever you have a Teddy build because she's just really good at it. And then we got the third best team perk in the game, which is, I'm tied between these two, Totally Rockin' Out and Blackbeard Stash. Firstly, let's go over Totally Rockin' Out. You can only get it from Dennis Jr., so if you want that, make sure you pick him up. And it needs 2 Totally Rockin' Out or Rad Heroes to activate it. So I'd say the 2 best ones are Breakbeat Wildcat and Main Stage Quinn. And Varsity Hero is a great third place, but I'd say just use these 2. And Power Pop Penny, not really great at all. And then we got for the Blackbeard Stash, which is in the Pirate Heroes. You can only get it from Blackbeard the Blackhearted, and that needs 3 Pirate Heroes to activate. So I'd say use Blackbeard as one of them. Crossbones Barrett, I'd say one of the best heroes in the game. If you do not have him, pick him up. He's just really great. Let me explain what he does. What he does is you go around the map, you search things, and you have a chance to get coconuts. And what coconuts do is they give you a lot of health back. So if your health is low, just pop a coconut or 2, and you're right back up to full health. It's really easy. And it also gives you a damage bonus, so he's just really powerful. And in all my hero loadouts in the support team. And then we got Privateer Hype. She increases damage with clubs, and the peg leg that you get from Blackbeard Stash is a club, so I'd say use her also. And anyway, now let's go through all the rest of the heroes since I've gone over all the main things that you need to know. We got the Art Deco heroes. I'd say pick up Gumshoe. She's really good. She buffs your Teddy and your Shock Tower damage by 30%. And the Noir, he's alright. He increases the duration of your lefty and righty. So I'd say if you have every hero in the game like me, pick up one of these 2. And then we let's go through the list. Road Trip heroes. Redline Ramirez, really great sniper damage. Tactical Assault Sledgehammer, really great for assault crit damage. Whiteout Fiona, second best ninja in the game. She is really good. She buffs your critical rating of swords, axes, and sides. So you could take away the critical rating from your weapon and actually put another perk that's better than that and have Whiteout Fiona in the support team. And then we got, let's see, Blockbuster heroes. Diecast Jonesy, pretty good for a minigun build. 8-bit Demo, pretty good for having a rocket launcher that has a big magazine size, so he recycles the ammo back into the gun, so it makes those rocket launchers with a big magazine size actually have a bigger magazine size. And then we got Archaeologists, the second best farmer in the game. Make sure you get her in the support team for whenever you're using Fossil Saldi, and just really great. And then we got the Spy Heroes. Nothing really catches my eye apart from Undercover Buzz. She is really great in Ventures and Mythic Storm King because she decreases your ability cooldown, so you can like pop your Adrenaline Rush, your Supply Drop, or your turrets faster without that big of a cooldown. And then for the Springtime Heroes, we got Stoneheart Pharah, best bow hero in the game. So whenever you're using a bow, make sure you're using Stoneheart Pharah in your lead. And anything else, I'd say, if you're using a melee weapon that like uses a lot of energy, like say one of those melee weapons that lets you spin around, Anti-Cuddle Sarah, really great because whenever you get eliminations with that melee weapon, you get your energy back. And then we got the Flag Bearer. Star Stripes Jonesy is basically 8-bit Demo, but instead of recycling your ammo back into your rocket launcher, he recycles it back into your AR, so really great for LMG builds. And then Star Spangled Headhunter does the same thing, except she recycles it into any of your weapons. So if you're using any weapon, she'll recycle the ammo back into your gun, but only when Warcry is active. And then nothing really there. Holiday Heroes. Ted, pretty good with the minigun build. The rest of the toy heroes, not really the best. Crackshot, really good for LMG builds. The Ice King is a pretty great constructor. For the Fortnite Frost Knight Mythics, we got Lynx Cassandra. She is a crucial part to beating the Mythic Storm King, so if you want to beat the Mythic Storm King, make sure you pick her up. And then Sub-Zero Zenith's pretty good for snipers that hit a lot of enemies or just shoot really fast, because whenever the sniper crits, you actually freeze the enemy for a bit of time, so that's pretty good. And nothing else really there. Oh, Fragment Flurry Jess. Whenever you get 13 eliminations, you get a fragment, and that's really great for this venture season because you don't have energy, and fragments don't use energy to place down, so just really great. And then we got the Wild West Heroes. First Shot Rio, really great for the Bundle Bus and the Hydra, but not really anything else. Wild Fragment Deadeye, he increases your Shock Tower damage by, he gives, whenever an enemy is hit by a Shock Tower, it gives Affliction, so that Affliction just does a ton of damage. And then we got Quick Draw Calamity. She makes it so the first 6 shots in a pistol's magazine actually do more damage, so that's really good with the Last Word or any other pistol that has a low magazine size. And then lastly, we've got, actually, Fort Nightmares. Jonesy bot, not really that good. Swamp Knight is decent. Arlene Izza, also decent, but I really use Crossbones Barrett over her. Mermonsterkin, also decent. Willow, really great for an ability build, so if you're using ability build, use Willow in the support team. And then lastly, for the Fort Nightmares, we got Beetlejuice, and she increases your pistol and SMG critical damage. So if you're using a crit build on a pistol or SMG, choose her. And then finally, lastly, Retro Sci-Fi Heroes, we got Cyberclops, pretty good for the commander, for using as a commander in a Teddy build, but not really the best. And then Azalea Clark, probably the best Shock Tower hero in the game, whereas Wild Fragment Deadeye is a second place, and she's just pretty good. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, and also like, comment, and share so that more people can see my videos. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time.